The city of Earle, Arkansas remains under a state of emergency after a water pipe collapsed Friday. That leak was repaired quickly, but residents must still boil their water. Jalen Smith has been serving as mayor of Earle, Arkansas since he was elected in 2022, and he was 18 years old when he was elected. Mayor Smith is joining us on Live at 9 this morning to talk about the city's infrastructure and what's next. Thank you so much for being here.
No, thank you so much for having me on this morning.
Yeah, so you just turned 21.
Yes, last month.
Yeah, so you couldn't even have a beer when you were elected. No, but obviously, you said since high school you knew that you were going to be the mayor. Let's talk about just what led up to Friday's collapse, because it's a bigger story there.
Right. So pretty much what led up to Friday's collapse is pretty much we've been dealing with infrastructure issues before my administration. And so when I took office January 1 of 2023, infrastructure was a major problem. I took office in a flooding crisis. And so over the time I've been in office, my team, as far as from water, public works, we've been identifying the issues, how we can get those issues resolved.
And even before that, you had been pushing for investment in infrastructure. How many people do you serve, and where does the help come from?
Well, pretty much this. How many people I serve is 1831 is the population of the city, and the help and the resources come from the state and federal government. And so with the greater good about Earle is Earle was in a position of opportunity. Before the president switched over, so we could have been well in advance as far as we talk about infrastructure. Right.
Okay. Now talk to me about some of the impacts you're seeing of this collapse, and let's hear about that.
Well, it impacted everyone, including myself.
Right.
Without water. This past Friday, we shut off water in the entire city off, and it got back to cut on at 6 p.m. And that's what pretty much a day without water. We've got several phone calls, complaints about the water, but again, it goes back to we never identified infrastructure in over 40 years of the city or the history of the city.
So what needs to happen with regards to? So it's sewage, water. What needs to happen to make the city whole?
Well, one need to happen. We need to work together as a team.
Okay, there's that. Yes.
Being a young person in leadership is very difficult when you're working with older people. Mm-hmm. And number one, with people that's trying to see you fail. But the key word to success, you have to fail you have to fail in order to succeed.
Right.
And I'm not afraid of fear. I would go back to the Bible and always, I can do all things through Christ. Right. That strengthens me. So as a team, and we have to work together to understand that if we're working together, we can do more as a strong team. As Black people, pretty much, we rather throw down one another versus helping one another.
So it's basically an African-American town.
Yes.
Okay, and so with regard to, are you looking for a whole new plumbing system, a whole new drinking water system?
Yes.
And what are other infrastructure needs that you have there?
Oh yes, we're looking to redevelop the entirety of infrastructure, from the drainage, mm-hmm. From flooding, mm-hmm. from water sewer, infrastructure, pipes. And so that's really the biggest issues and the priorities right now as we look over the next couple of years. And
so there were some pictures that you shared. So, that's one thing about, having youth there, yeah. You are a visual person. And so I believe we have some pictures of, okay, we do not. Okay, but you did post about that the storm drain upgrade is critical.
Yes.
Because we're about to have a snowstorm.
Yes.
So tell me your thoughts there and anything that we need to know.
Well, as we talk about the snowstorm actually is more dangerous to the city, mm-hmm. because when we get that snow and that freezing and things start freezing, our infrastructure is pretty much those old, outdated pipes start freezing.
Right.
So we have to, be on 24/7 watch, because when that snow comes in, we're looking at other issues, from water may stop again, from sewer may start backing up in people's houses because our infrastructure is so outdated, and it's time for us really to identify the new resources.
Okay, let's talk about the tax increase. You're seeking a tax increase. Let's talk about that.
I am seeking a tax increase, honestly, for the city, because I cannot honestly do my job 100% because I have a council that don't like to spend money. Uh-huh. And in order for a city to succeed, you have to invest within yourself. And so with the tax increase, it'll go into the areas of water infrastructure, you know, the wages for public works departments, public safety. And so in those areas, for my 2025 budget, my budget of public safety got cut, you know, because some said funds were available, and funds were available. You know, from when I've been in office, my police department had brought in over so much funding and helped build this city up as far as for public safety. When I took office, they didn't have a functioning police department. Under my administration, we have a functioning police department. We have a community-oriented police department. And so with this increase, it will help us really move our city into a more global way.
Okay, and you said you have a meeting today.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
So I have a meeting with federal partners as far as from Congressman Crawford's office, Senator Boozman's office, to really identify funding to really help our infrastructure. Because we can't go another day or another second or another minute to really, with this problem. You know, this problem is crucial. Some may not, you know, think it's crucial, but it's crucial once it hits your doorstep.
All right. What would you like to say to the council, to the people of Earl?
Well, what I would like to say, honestly, to my constituents of the city of Earl is, number one, my administration is fighting until we can't fight anymore. Regardless if we have to go through the council, we have to go through the state and the federal government to get these opportunities, we will get these opportunities because I want to see this community flourish. I want to see youth grow up in the community of Earl because we have too many youth that want to leave Earl and never come back. You know, we have greater things just like other cities. We may just be small, but we can do just as much as other cities if we work together to move our community forward.
The little engine that could. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The Earl of Mayor, Jalen Smith. We appreciate you and Godspeed.
Thank you.